Man, is Lil Durk cooked? I'm really like genuinely asking, is Lil Durk cooked? Because let me ask y'all this. Don't y'all think it's kind of weird that the old Block 5 haven't got sentenced yet? Like, y'all don't think that's weird? They haven't got sentenced yet? Or am I tripping? But let's just get into this, man. Let's see what's going on with this whole situation. So he got a new charge. So let's just let's get into it. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's crazy.
Go to Nene Marie 37 on Instagram.
How long ago they locked up? Like 2 years ago?
You want to support me?
Go
to TikTok.
Like 3,
follow
4?
me at Trenches News 3837. Best audio book out on Spotify, man. Make sure y'all go check out Video Nocturnal. Yo! It's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods. If you ain't following them, you can follow their at the end of this video. Remember, if you got anything extra, food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you homeless, so make sure you get back. With that being said, let's say the kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and the civilians. Happy Thursday to everyone. Hope everybody's safe, blessed, and ate. If you got anything extra, man, that's warm, coats, blankets, jackets, hoodies, thermals, hats, gloves, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. It's cold, man. In some part of this world, like Chicago, and people outside, man, they don't want to be. With that being said, we talking about Lil Durk. We talking about Lil Durk, y'all. Now, Lil Durk is already fighting a murder for hire case right now. And now, the feds, on their reason for holding him for the murder for hire for Quando Rondo cousin, they saying that Lil Durk is connected to an old story that I did. I don't remember. I don't think y'all remember that I did this story on Stefan Mack, and everybody said that it was a lie, that they ain't got nothing to do with it. And I told y'all that they finna be charged with it. So now Lil Durk is being linked to that killing, and they saying that the killing was a retaliation of Dthang being killed by Stefan Mack gang, or a faction of his gang, some guys who allied with him, that they killed Dthang. So in retaliation, Lil Durk placed another bag on somebody's head. They saying that he placed the bag, and he got these guys, AJ and Preston, to go and kill Stefan Mack when he got killed on 111 at some type of workplace. You know, that's federal too. That federal workplace, like Chicago Project Hood and all that, that's federal funded. So, you know, it's federal, and then the guns that they use, the rifle, and then using the interstate to get away. So Lil Durk is done, man. On top of that, he getting sued too. But they saying that it was the new unsealed, saying that Lil Durk is linked to it. They still working on it, and they using this to hold Lil Durk on the Quando Rondo little cousin murder for hire. So they gonna tell them when they go to court for Lil Durk that he need to be held, because the feds in Chicago has another murder for hire case that Lil Durk is part of. Basically, he's not being charged with it, but they saying that he part of it. Now, the information, how they got the information on these two killers, if you go back and read the paperwork, it's at pacer.gov. Go to pacer.gov, and the paperwork says that the person who told them about the murder for hire was in the Illinois Department of Corrections, talking on the phone. So the guy was on the phone telling them, you know, oh man, that's dude don't work, or that's our work. Or, you know how people argue in jail with people and try to prove to people, I'm finna prove to you that's our work, shorty. And then get somebody on the other end of the phone to be like, yeah, that's their work, that's our work. You know, however they got it, they end up getting it out of Illinois Department of Corrections. You know, and then they have a team which is federal, the internal affairs. They like federal. They can go use any police. They got access to everywhere. The internal affairs in the jails, man. They can take you and put you in the jail in somewhere else in another state. You know, internal affairs. So that's how they got the information on the Stefan Mack, the killers and everything. They got it through Illinois Department of Corrections. But they saying that Durk placing money on GDs, and he want every GD dead and all this, and this in the newspaper, so y'all can Google this too. Man, I think it's over with for Lil Durk, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think it's over with, man. I think Lil Durk, he ain't finna get out of none of this, man.
Funny?
The feds in Chicago saying that he's linked to another murder before this murder, and it's a murder for hire. So guess what that means? Mama Duck, Lil Pab Mama, all them finna really get paid, y'all. They finna get paid on everything. Now, hey, look, if Lil Durk do come from after this, he beyond the tough line Don. If he come from under all this. Hey, I don't think Drew Finley ready for all this, man. I don't think he ready for all this. And plus, I ain't see no murder for hire case that Drew was part of. I ain't see no murder for hire case that he beat. In fact, I ain't see a federal case that he beat. Federal is different than state. You could play in a state case. You could pay for a state case to be gone. You can, you know what I'm talking about, find dirty information on you know, like somebody in the courtroom, and then bring it to their attention and get the stuff thrown out and removed. When the feds come, they cross their T's and dot their I's, man. Lil Durk, if you ask me, it's over with for him. I ain't praying on his downfall. He chose to use his money and waste his life for a cause that they say it never ends. They said it'll never end, so why would you put your money into something that ain't gonna never end? This shit gonna keep on going. So I'm gonna have to keep on putting my money in shit to murder, robberies, all this shit, and it'll never end. You know, and plus hanging with two lot of man dudes, $100 man dudes. Out of all his friends, none of them guys his friends. So if Lil Durk was to come home, I wouldn't hang with none of them guys no more. Then none of them guys tell him, hey bro, don't do nothing. You too big. You are bad. Now everybody running around selling pills, selling smoke alarms, selling loose squares, lighters, socks, drawers, all that. You know what I'm talking about? Walking train to train. Old OTF members now. Because they didn't put up a bag and they was depending on Durk, and now Durk fumbled the bag.
Badly too.
But yeah, it's out there, man. The Stephon Mack case, they trying to link it to Lil Durk. They saying that the feds in Chicago, they probably waiting on this case. That's what they doing. They waiting on this Quando Rondo. And if it don't stick, it sounds like they finna come with the Stephon Mack case, because those guys are fresh in there. They've been in there for probably about 8 months. They just